Okay guys, what I'm doing here today is cleaning out some old plants from the garden. I'm going to cut them up and feed them to my birds, chickens and ducks, mostly turkeys. Now I could give the birds these, just like this, but all they're going to eat is the leafy greens, you know, the easy stuff. They won't eat the stems. The chickens might not eat the stems anyway, but if I cut them up, for sure the ducks will eat them. It don't take long. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that, but this way I get a bigger bang for my buck, you know, less wastage. And that's what it's all about for me. I try and make the stem small, and the leaves not a big deal, they're going to eat those anyway. I also try and cut this stuff out of the garden, leave the roots in the ground if I can. Don't always work. Lots of seeds. This plant is called flowering pak choy, so its name means it's gonna go to seed quick, which is fine. I have a bunch of better looking plants that are that have seeds, so I don't need any more. And also, you know, just regular old weeds that are in the garden. Oops. This one. How did that stay in there so long? This is horse tumor, and has many names. In Thai it's called pakaset. It's what we feed the goats. Mostly what we feed the goats. It makes a lot of seeds, so we get it coming up everywhere. But the other birds, all the birds really like it too. I always give some of this when I'm feeding the goats, give some to the ducks. The ducks and the turkeys, not so much the chickens. They make a machine to do this. It's like kind of like a wood chipper. For anyone who has a lot of animals, it's even good for the goats' food. You can grind up actual tree stems and branches, and they'll eat it if it's in small pieces. But I don't have enough to make it worthwhile, really. This is lemongrass. I've never used lemongrass before. Not like this. Whoa. But why not? Why not add it? The worst can happen is they don't eat it. And the ducks will eat it. The ducks will eat anything, but oh man, does that smell good. I do this with just regular grass too. You know, if I have the time, I try and give them greens as often as I can. Every day would be good, but it's not always possible. If you give them just regular grass, they eat maybe 10% of it, you know. It's a lot of wastage. It's not a big deal because it just becomes straw and bedding for them. ends up back in the compost at the end, but you really want them to eat it. Doing it this way, they eat at least 90%. I'd say that's a conservative estimate. Just takes a little bit more effort. This is Thai spinach. It grows as a weed. You can eat it, we eat it. But you got a lot of stem and not much leaves, and it goes to seed really quick. Let's see, that's all seeds. You know, the birds love the seeds. As you can see, everyone's just relaxing, except Tom. They've already eaten. Actually, there's still food in the feeder, which is unusual with ducks. There's my bucket. There's a lot of mixture of stuff in here. Bunch of grass, weeds from the garden. Here the turkeys. They want some too. Ready, Tom? Let's see what these guys do. They normally go crazy. There we go. I have too many roosters. Let's try these guys. Mama knows. Baby's not interested. Oh, they'll get it. Here come the other ones. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? They don't like me in here. Two Toms fighting through the door. Crazy Toms. I think it's a success. I'll come back in half an hour and there won't be a green speck anywhere to be found. Alright guys, well there it is. A good use of what would normally be thrown away or go in the compost. They love it. They just don't like me being here. Okay, Tom, say goodbye.